wishes. Yesterday was so unexpected and very tiresome, but Bestie is doing better today. So we gotta go back to our schedule, right? Yeah. So we're not gonna have a long intro. Let's just get to it. If you are new here, all these stories are fictional. They're not real. They are not meant to be taken seriously in any way. They're only meant for entertainment, fun, enjoyment, all of that. Tea with the teddy bear is basically you and me drinking some tea while I read you a story full of tea. Usually the stories are 3 chapters. I hope you enjoy. Let's pour our tea and get started with today's story. There's your mug. Okay, now that our tea is ready and we are on the same page, let's start with today's story, The Stolen Code to the Vault. Chapter 1, The Engagement Disaster. The engagement party for Diana and Victor was happening at the city's most expensive rooftop club. Diana was the daughter of a famous judge, and Victor was a tech millionaire. Everyone was excited about the wedding, but Leo, a junior reporter who had snuck into the party, was there for a scandal. Leo was an expert at finding hidden tea. Leo watched Diana, who looked perfect but who kept glancing nervously at her phone. He saw her quickly text someone, then delete the message right after. Leo cornered Molly, a well-known society blogger who knew everyone's secrets. Molly, something's off with Diana. She looks terrified, not happy. What's the real story with her and Victor? Molly sighed and looked around. This story is not about love, Leo. It's about money and a secret vault. Victor's family is old money, but they keep their biggest fortune, valuable diamonds and coats for their offshore accounts, in a huge vault in their downtown building. Okay, so Victor is rich. What's the problem? Leo asked. The problem is the vault code, Molly whispered. Victor's father, Mr. Sterling, only gave the code to Victor, but Victor lost his phone last week, a very fancy custom phone that had a digital copy of the code on it. He has been searching like crazy, but he can't find it. Leo's eyes widened. So the code is gone. That's bad. How does that connect to Diana? The best tea, Molly lowered her voice even more, is that Diana's brother, Alex, owes a huge amount of money from a bad business deal. I heard Mr. Sterling found out about Alex's debt and forced Diana to get engaged to Victor, saying he could cover Alex's debt only after the marriage. Diana is trapped. She's marrying Victor to save her brother, and now that that code is missing, she's probably worried the whole deal will fall apart. And that is the end of chapter 1. Anyway, let's take a sip of our tea to start chapter 2. Where's the handle? Okay. Chapter 2, The Hidden Device. Leo knew the missing phone and the stolen code were the heart of the story. He needed to find out who had the phone and what Diana was planning. The next day, Leo managed to sneak into the event cleanup area at the rooftop club. He saw a worker sweeping the floor near where Diana had been standing. Leo distracted the worker and looked quickly at the trash bag. He found it, a tiny broken piece of a SIM card and a small high-tech tracking device. He took the pieces to his office and showed them to his contact, an electronics expert. This SIM card belongs to victim's custom phone, the expert confirmed, but the phone itself isn't here. Someone took the SIM out and destroyed it. What about the tracing device? Leo asked. This device is powerful, the expert said. Someone used it to track Victor's phone, found it, and then got rid of the phone but kept the important data, the code. The device had a faint signal that Leo's expert could still track. Leo stared at the map on the computer screen. The signal from the tracker was faint, but it was coming from one place, the apartment building where Alex, Diana's troubled brother, lived. The DA got scalding hot. Diana wasn't just worried about her brother's death, she was working with him. Alex had stolen Victor's phone and gotten the vault code. Diana was getting engaged to buy them time. The whole engagement was a giant, rich distraction. And that is the end of chapter 2. It was a short chapter. Basically, Diana and Alex were planning the whole thing from the start. Basically to steal, I guess. Chapter 3. The vault is exposed. Leo realized the moment of truth would be soon. The wedding was the goal for Diana, but the vault was the prize for Alex. He needed to find out when Alex planned to use the code. He followed Alex's tracker signal late one night. It led him right to the huge Sterling building downtown, the same building where the vault was located. Leo knew he had to get inside. He pretended to be a delivery person and managed to slip past security. He took the elevator up and found Alex standing alone in the dark corridor outside the secure vault room. Alex was holding the custom phone's screen. He had the code. Suddenly, Diana appeared. She wasn't dressed up. She wore black clothes and looked frantic. You're too early, Alex. I needed more time, Diana hissed. I had to keep him distracted at the hotel. I can't wait anymore, Alex shouted back. I saw a news alert that Mr. Sterling's security team is changing the vault's access tomorrow. I have to use the code now. Just as Alex entered the sequence on the vault panel, a loud siren went off. Security lights flooded the hallway. Victor, the supposed groom, stepped out of a hidden doorway, looking calm but icy cold. You two are slow, he said simply. I figured out you were working together the moment my phone story compared like to other ones we read. I like how Victor like turned out to be onto them the whole time. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Good night. I gotta sneeze so bad.